Hello everybody. Nier's just been sitting here enjoying the pretty music. But we have things to do. So let's go. So crack open these boxes. Got some antidotal weed. Hello. It's the divine tree up there. There's some interesting things with that tree that I believe we're going to discover soon. As you can see, it's flashing over there. Alright. You're talking crazy talk. Anyway, enough of your madness. Let's talk about my story. Oh, fine. On that very day, ellipses. So many ellipses. Oh my god. How long can this go on? What is this? Oh my god. Help. Ever after. Well, at least they were thorough? Quite. Oh my god. I've never done that before. That was very interesting. Give me old berries. Huh? What? Unusual activity here? No, I don't think so. But I do have an incredible story for you. Want to hear it? Is it ellipses? It was. However, meanwhile, my wife was. And the dismembered corpse had. The real culprit was. Wait, what was that? I don't know. You can pause it. I didn't see it. Yeah, it's quite the story. I am impressed. Much of the story had been hidden from us, and yet you seem to grasp it. Don't be an idiot, Vice. I don't understand a goddamn thing that's happening right now. Neither do we. Oh, box. I'm sorry. I just love breaking boxes. Alright, let's see what this is. We are the grass. We are the trees. We are the woods. Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people? You should talk, Vice. The dark form that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking. That would be nice. Black, pure darkness, painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous words, that's a difficult word, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. This is wrong, whispered the tree in the voice of wind through the leaves. This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed. Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree. And once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world. Words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light coalesced into the stars. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached hospital sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred, swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tan skin and deep blue eyes. She is a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him, but he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon, this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming, he knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her of his feelings, that this might not be so, but this conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word: envy. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises, and another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the fight with 23 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce, low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. I'm sorry. I got a little caught up there. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. This is, I believe, a reference to Drakengard, which connects to this game in some spiritual sense. They take place within the same universe, I believe. That memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. See, they could do a little nudge there. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room Quadlov had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Quadlov suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the Forest of Myth, its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As Quadlov stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored him to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Look. A small, shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It looked to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth, sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories. treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. The shade appears to be consuming the memories. That little thing? It's barely worth my time to kill. The tree extended a branch toward Quadlove. Without a second thought, Quadlove brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. There is the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. Ahem, I implore. It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? Huh? What was the color of the lost envy? Green? I mean, I know she had blue eyes. That's the only color they mentioned. What do you guys think? Green, blue, green, blue, green, blue? Blue? I'm gonna go with blue. I know envy is green, but it spoke. This shade has intelligence and emotion. We must have been right then. Who cares? Quadlove brushed Vice's comment aside as his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to Quadlove. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its finger brushed against Quadlove, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out to its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone. 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New, powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginnings of a soul. And the man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation, but the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beasts? Her daughter and 23 friends. Okay, real time is over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key, shouted the book. Grab the key. The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. Weiss, this world is falling apart. Quadlove, how can a world of I implore. Most important thing. World. Yona. 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 The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, Quadlove was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied. What in the... I never realized that shades were capable of rational thought. I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. Can't I just kill something without all this voodoo nonsense? With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind. And we got the key. That's one of my favorite parts of the game. This whole village, everything involving it, despite some of the less fun to listen to stories, I really love this area of the game. It's very unique. Let's head for the junk heap now. We'll get there, end the video, and yeah. So we're gonna go pay a visit to the Two Brothers Armory, and we're gonna see what they can tell us. However, I have a feeling we're not going to get quite what we bargained for from them. Just a little foreshadowing for you, you know. Of course, you know. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, despite this being series of videos where I play video games, I hope you guys enjoyed that little narrative bit. It's trying to be a little more serious than usual, and I really love that story, so I want to put a little bit of seriousness in it, you know. Anyways, heading onward. That was like the last big narrative bit that we're gonna have to deal with for a long while. I think the rest of it, I mean, there are definitely emotional moments that just play themselves out naturally, especially coming up. There's a pretty intense bit coming up. Where? I'm lost. Ow! Don't hit me, I'm lost. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. There you go.
If I can't knock it off, I'll just have to crush it. Shell and all.
Oh, there it is. I don't know why I was getting lost there. Oh, and I'm sorry. I promised I was going to explain the word system last video. Let me do that now. Okay, so go into Grimoire Vice, go to Word Edit, and you can look at your weapons, your martial arts, and your magic. So right now we just have Dark Phantasm and Dark Lance. Let's just set those 2 words for those. Can we even... Oh, here we go. Words have different effects, and most of the time they only do certain things, like Gebo, I guess, increases our magic... Did that say magic defense or magic power? I don't know. EXP rate. That helps us level up faster. That would actually be pretty good. Although item drop rate sounds nice too. I guess the second word might be more more focused on, you know, this stuff over here. I don't know. Let's do an EXP rate. That could never hurt. This one. Usually I just set the same words to each thing. Like Gebo. Let's do item drop rate for this one. Mahira. So each of them have a different function. So I guess the more you use that particular power, the more EXP or item drop you'll get, or magic cost you'll get lowered, or physical defense, or magic recovery. Actually, let me go to Dark Lance and see if I can do that one with the, it's only 2%. I don't know. That's not really worth it. Yeah. See, that's the thing, is just a lot of these I don't feel are worth it, so I don't really mess around with them that much. It just seems silly. But yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been showing off all these other types of magic. There are some really cool ones there, but, you know. So, as far as weapon words, though, let's just do whatever weapons we're maining right now. I don't want to set every single one, because I did that when I originally played the game, and it was tedious even just playing by myself. I wouldn't want to bore you guys with that. I guess we can do Boot Beast Lord and the other one. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's gonna make us do a lot more damage, but it's just, it feels kind of tacked on to me. I mean, I know it's not. I know they probably put a lot of time into, oh, we should make all these words, and these words will increase your weapon effectiveness, and, like, that's cool. I dig that. It's just... nah. It doesn't do a lot for me, personally. Knockback resistance. That could be good. But yeah, you can see, like, they're different words with similar meanings have upgraded abilities, like Hoda, Hodo, Hoda. Is that Hoda again? Hodu? I don't know. And then Hodal. And then Besal, Basil, Pa, Pahi, Pahu, Pahal, Pahil, Vara, Vari, Varu, Geb, Gebi, Gebo, Ula, Ulo, all that stuff. So they all have really funny little names, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. Let's do MP recovery rate. That's always good. That's when we block, I guess. Gonna do that. Get physical strength plus 12. But yeah, as you can see, it's an interesting system. It's just it's not implemented very naturally. It doesn't feel, I don't know. Maybe some people use it and they really see a difference to the way they play the game. I don't know. Maybe hitting things is gonna feel really different now. I don't really think so, though. I mean, I might do a little more damage, but I don't know. Hey, lizard. Gonna get the lizard. Ow. Guess I'm not getting the lizard then. Alright, anyways, so you've seen the whole magic system thing going on there. Give me a sec to get up this ladder. I can't get up ladders because I'm insane. Alright, I think we have, yeah, we have 10 medicinal herbs, and I think each of these drops medicinal herbs, so let's just go on ahead and heal ourselves all the way up and stock up. As though there was much stocking up to do in the first place, but you know. But yeah, I feel like it would have been more fun if they had maybe made the enemies do a little less damage or had given you more health. Or just giving you something that heals you as you go, as you're fighting enemies. Like when you defeat an enemy, maybe the blood not only replenishes your magic, but also a little bit of your life. And I don't know, something like that. I just feel like the way they did with the medicinal herb, health salve, recovery potion, all that stuff, I just don't like having to open up this menu. It is convenient because it's just one button press away instead of, you know, go in here, go in Grimoire Vice, go to items and then use it, but still I'd rather not have to worry about it at all. Anyways, I'm kind of blabbering here, so I'm gonna end the video. Next time we're going to go into the junk heap and begin that part of the key gathering quest. So yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.